Hello, today I'm sharing some things I picked up at Ulta Beauty during their Black Friday event. I have been sleeping on some of these products and some new deals just dropped yesterday. There are over 300 premium and drugstore makeup, hair care, skincare, fragrance, and more types of products up to 40% off through November 29th. I'm always excited to partner with Ulta Beauty during their seasonal events like this one and share my personal selections with you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's get into my Ulta Beauty Black Friday haul. I'll have the main Black Friday page linked for you so you can check out everything that's included. There's also a fantastic curated holiday assortment with some really great limited edition holiday sets that are only available at Ulta Beauty. Some of those really caught my eye. So along with everything I'm sharing today, I'll have that page linked for you too down in my description box so you can browse it as well. Okay, let's get started. MAC is having 30% off foundations and lips. There are a couple of MAC lipstick formulations I really love. So I purchased some new shades in those formulas. First up, we have the Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick, which I already own in Modesty. You have seen me wear the shade in several videos. I wear it in everyday life. This is kind of a muted neutral pink. The shade I purchased is called Sitting Pretty. They describe this as a light rose, but I think it's more of a mid-toned rose that works really nicely for fall. I love this formula. It's creamy and hydrating. It has a nice pigmentation, smoothing on lip lines, and there's some nice ingredients in here too, and it has that soft, pleasant MAC vanilla fragrance. The Maximal formula also comes in a matte finish if you prefer that too. The other MAC lipstick formula I love is the Luster Glass Sheer Shine. I have this in two shades already. One is the Viral Thanks It's MAC. This is a pinky taupey nude. There is some sparkle in here for shine, but it doesn't leave your lips looking glittery or anything like that. I love this shade. And I also have it in Sea Sheer, which they describe as a grapefruit pink. I would say that's pretty accurate. It's kind of a vibrant coral pink, but it's not so corally. You have to reserve it for spring and summer. And the new shade I bought is What's on My Lips. It's called Sell Out. It's a pinky nude with silver pearl. I don't really notice the silver pearl though. Now, even though the name and the description say these are sheer, they have nice opacity. These are smoothing, hydrating, and comfortable. This formula is a bit more lightweight, thin, and has more slip to it than the Maximal formula, but they still wear really nicely. I'm incredibly happy with the two additional shades I bought, and I do just want to give you a quick reminder about one of my favorite foundations. If you are in the market for a new foundation, the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It's 30% off. It's alcohol-free, fragrance-free. It applies beautifully to my normal dry areas around the perimeter of my face, as well as my shine-prone areas in the center of my face. It's easily buildable from medium to almost full coverage and looks incredibly skin-like and natural. Smooths texture and pores, and before it's set, it has a nice satin finish to it. It's not fully matte if you don't set it with powder. And if you're someone who does set your face with powder like I do, it has a nice natural soft matte finish. It's not a flat matte. It stays put all day long, even in my harsh, hot, humid climate here in New Orleans. It wears beautifully. This is one of those rare, soft, matte, long-wearing foundations that I think can work beautifully across all skin types. If you do prefer a foundation with more radiance, they do have the Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation as well. This couldn't have come at a better time. They're having 40% off select moisturizers, and I am dangerously low on one of my favorite neck creams of all time, Strivectin TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream Plus. I don't know how many of these I've gone through, but I think you can tell I am almost out of this one. There are only a few uses left in here. My local Ulta was out of stock, so I placed an order for a new one. It's not here yet, but it is on the way. They use this proprietary alpha-3 peptide that visibly tightens, firms, and smooths your skin. It helps improve the look of sagging, crepey skin, wrinkles, discoloration, horizontal necklines like tech neck, and vertical sleep wrinkles too. I have been rotating this, mixing this into my rotation for a long time for a reason. I feel like it really works. It helps keep my neck supple and smooth. There is a little bit of a scent when I apply it, but I don't notice it after it's applied, and it does have a very creamy consistency to it. It's very nourishing and hydrating. I absolutely love it, and I really want my new one to get here because I don't like to be without it. I also decided to grab Tula 24/7 Hydrating Day and Night Cream. This is for all skin types, even sensitive skin, which I do have. This is supposed to help balance your skin while improving skin firmness and locking in moisture. It also has ingredients that help calm irritated skin and smooth texture, fine lines, and wrinkles, and that help even your skin tone. All of those things sound really appealing to me. I don't notice much of a scent. It just kind of has a general skincare scent, and the texture is nice and light. It's kind of bouncy. Let's see how it sinks in. It feels nice and light, but it feels hydrating. So I'm excited to start using this, see how it works, see how it wears under makeup. Okay, that sunk in phenomenally well, and my hand feels hydrated, but not oily, not greasy. I mean, I think you can see how hydrated that hand looks compared to my other hand. That's impressive. The reviews are really great for this. Hydration without heaviness or greasiness is what this is supposed to give. So I'm excited about it. Just yesterday, they added some select prestige lip products at $12. And it just dawned on me that I have never tried these Milk Makeup Ball-Made Electrolyte Tinted Lip Balms. Yet the reviews are really, really good. And I love a good lip balm, so I figured, why not try it? So I grabbed Work Out, which is a dusty rose with melon punch flavor. There are 7 flavors based on sports drinks, and they have sheer color and high shine. The color is very, very sheer and very, very shiny. I do agree. And this does smell and taste like melon punch. I don't really notice the taste after it's on my lips for a while though. Not when I'm just talking or living my life. If I lick my lips, I do notice it. I'm not a big lip licker though. It has a pretty thin consistency to it. It's very smooth. It's not sticky at all. And I feel like for a thinner consistency type lip balm, these are pretty hydrating. And because it's hydrating and smoothing, my lips look plumper and fuller as a result. These are fun and a little bit different. Might be a good stocking stuffer for somebody. So I'm glad I picked this up. I am enjoying using it so far. Okay, I initially grabbed this waterproof mascara at a really great price to use sort of as a primer underneath regular mascara. I have wimpy, stick straight lashes that won't hold a curl without doing something like that underneath regular mascaras, but I ended up being so impressed with this mascara. So this is the Tidal Wave Waterproof Mascara from Ulta Beauty collection. They're having 40% off, and this is regularly $11, so it is a steal right now. I just wasn't expecting to get the kind of volume and length that I get from it. This is what the wand looks like, and this is my lashes with one coat. I get way more with more coats, obviously, but one coat is plenty for most occasions. It's also infused with castor oil to help keep your lashes soft and conditioned, which is an added bonus, especially for a waterproof mascara. My lashes aren't stiff and crunchy. They're nice and soft, not clumpy. Ulta Beauty has some really great products. I know I'm digressing from my haul just a little bit, but if you're looking for a really great, excellently priced foundation, Complexion Crush foundation from Ulta Beauty collection is great. It's regularly $16, not on sale. I wear shade light to medium neutral. It's alcohol-free, fragrance-free, and it blends out quickly and easily using any method. It has medium buildable coverage and looks natural and beautiful on all areas of my skin. It feels lightweight all throughout the day. I can get some shine in my shine-prone areas midway throughout the day, but it doesn't break down. This is an excellent, affordable, flattering, easy, everyday foundation for any skin type. They also just added $14 select prestige mascaras yesterday, so I picked up, again, I don't know how many times I've repurchased Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I added one coat of this on top of the Ulta Beauty mascara today. I don't think I really needed to. I just kind of felt like it. This is what this tube looks like. This has been a mascara that I rotate every now and then. It's just one that works really well for length and volume. It never smudges, it never flakes. I have good luck with most Benefit mascaras, actually. I actually saw Tarte Man Eater mascara is included included, and Lashy Doll from Lancome. I'm thinking about repurchasing both of those too because those are two others I rotate. I know there are others included, but those just came to the top of my mind. I am so impressed with this under eye corrector that is on my eyes right now. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but I do have a shot of it that I'll insert here in a minute of what it looked like right after application before I set it with powder. I've been sleeping on this because I really have not tried any Morphe products aside from I think one maybe 7 or 8 years ago. I know they revamped a bunch of their products recently. There's been some buzz. I finally picked up a few to try, and I am so glad I did because the blush I have on, the eyeshadow I have on, I'm just really impressed. So this is the Wake Up Artist Under Eye Correcting Concealer. There are 24 shades. I grabbed it in Buff 4C, which is described as light with cool pink undertones. It has a kind of a fat doe foot. It's got this interesting little shape to it. I'll have to zoom you in. The ingredients are what prompted me to pick this up. If you have aging or dry under eyes, I think you will love this. It has arnica, jojoba seed oil, sweet potato extract, algae extract, sodium PCA, tremella mushroom, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, to name the ones that I noticed right off the bat. It's a lightweight serum infused concealer, and it hydrates as it brightens and conceals and smooths your under eye area. And it has a naturally radiant finish. I wore this yesterday. It wore beautifully. It didn't fade throughout the day. I have it on again today. I think it looks great. Now it is a thin formula, so if you like a medium coverage concealer, you can blend it out right away and you'll get nice medium coverage. Because I have dark circles and under eye hollows, I wear a corrector under it and I let it sit for a little bit just to thicken up. That helps me get a bit more coverage out of it, and I can build it to, I would say, right at medium full, maybe just under medium full. I do wish it had a bit more coverage. I do have to spend a little bit of time layering it right at the darkest part of my hollows, but it is smoothing and flattering, especially if you have dry, mature under eyes. Really, really impressed with this.
Hello, Editing Stephanie here. I was almost finished editing and realized I didn't do what I always do in my Ulta Beauty videos, which is remind you about the rewards program. It is one of the best around, not just for beauty, but for any retailer. Someone always ends up thanking me for sharing it because they either didn't know about it or they didn't realize how great it is. It's free to join, and members can earn points per dollar spent that can be redeemed towards any product. My pro tip is to hoard your points and let them accumulate. You can see here that you earn more than double the points per dollar spent if you just hold onto them for a little while before you redeem them. And as always, you can shop in store, shop online, and pick up in store or do same day delivery.
Next, let's talk about what is on my cheeks. This is the Cheek Thrills Multi-Finish Face Trio. I have it in Blind Date, which is a mid-toned pink. These have great reviews and remind me of higher end blushes on the market. You have a powder here, and underneath this plastic cover here, you have two shades. You have your cream here, it's a satin cream, and then you have a luminous balm here. So you have monochromatic shades. You can mix and match and blend them however you choose. It's also really great to travel with. I'm really happy with the shade I chose too. There are also nice ingredients in here. You have phytomucin, which is antibacterial. It's also an antioxidant and has brightening properties, and these have avocado oil and mango butter, which help with hydration and moisturizing your skin. I've used this a few times now in different ways, and I've been really, really happy with it. I've used the powder alone, the cream alone. I've layered the cream under the powder. Today, I applied the powder and then layered the cream over it. The texture I personally will use the least is the balm. I feel like it gives me kind of an iridescent finish quality, which I just personally don't love, but a lot of people will probably really enjoy that. I also grabbed the Solo Artist Priming Cream Eyeshadow in Melody, which is a rosy taupe. I wore this last night to an outdoor party. It has not been cold here yet. It was actually pretty humid and warm last night, and this held up beautifully. So these are regularly under $10, and they come in this really nice, sturdy glass packaging. And it's a cream to powder formula that's infused with priming, moisturizing ingredients, and they're buildable and blendable and give you all day waterproof, crease-proof wear. I like to kind of tap them on my lids and then blend them up and out into my crease and above for just a one and done look. Now, when I apply one and done shadows like that, I always set from my crease up to my brow lightly with translucent powder because it helps mascara not transfer up there. That may help set this as well, but either way, it lasted beautifully. You get great quality at a great price, whether you're going to wear them alone as a one and done matte eyeshadow or as an eyeshadow primer like I did today. I have this on just as a tinted eyeshadow primer underneath the eyeshadow I have on that I'm going to talk about now. I grabbed the Chroma Plus 6-pan eyeshadow palette in Rich Glitch. There are 6 color stories to choose from. This one just appealed to me. It gives you 6 cool toned neutrals. You have mattes, shimmers, metallics, and what do they call them? Formula flexing molten metals. These are very easy to work with. I kept seeing people rave about these palettes, so I figured I would just grab one and check it out. The quality here is really great. You can use these dry or wet. Now, since I had this on already today, all I did was swipe this shade along my lower lash line, and I put this light shade, my brow bone, and my inner corner. And this shade, which has some really nice sparkle to it, but it's not too much. I just dabbed it on my lids. I got almost no fallout, and the little bit of fallout that I got swept away really nicely. Sometimes that doesn't happen. You almost have to start your foundation all over again if you get fallout after you've applied your face makeup. And I lined with this chocolate brown shade. I have applied this over an untinted eyeshadow primer and used just the palette, and it just applies like a dream. I've been sleeping on Morphe this whole time. I'm glad I checked these out on sale, of course, but I mean, they're already priced really nicely. If you've tried other things from them, let me know. Let me know your favorites. What else am I sleeping on from them? Quick reminder not to forget about those limited edition holiday sets. If you have a Wicked fan in your life, there are a ton of Wicked themed items, not just makeup and skincare, toiletry bags, different types of items. There's a Peanuts collaboration with Ulta Beauty collection that's really cute. MAC has some really good holiday sets going on. I could keep going on and naming individual things, but I do have the holiday sets page linked down below, along with the main Black Friday page, so you can browse around and see everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you grabbed during Ulta Beauty's Black Friday. I always love seeing your pics in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!